Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you an awesome productivity hack that is a lifesaver for me and my family. The Ivy Lee method. But first, if you're new here, my name's Kristen. I share a lot about life, plant-based cooking, and a lot more other things like productivity hacks. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join our amazing community. Without further ado, let's spill the tea. All right, so picture this. 1918, you're Charles Schwab. You run this Bethlehem Steel Corporation and you're looking to make your team more productive and efficient. Enter Ivy Lee. Ivy Lee was a productivity consultant back in the early 20th century. So he comes in and he tells Charles he only wants 15 minutes with his supervisors. Charles is like, is this going to cost me anything? And Ivy says, no, it's not going to cost you anything right now. But in 3 months, just send me a check what you think this advice is worth. So Charles is like, bet, let's do it. And so Ivy Lee sits down with his supervisors and he tells them to do these simple yet effective steps. He tells them, one, every night, write down 6 things that you need done the next day to move your project forward. Then what you're going to do is you're going to prioritize them 1 through 6, 1 being the most important, 6 being the least important. So when you get there the next morning, you're going to start on number 1 and you're not going to deviate from number 1. You're going to continue to do number 1 until number 1 is finished. Then you're going to move on to number 2 and you're going to do the same thing. Do not deviate to any of the others until number 2 is finished. And then that night, you're going to repeat the process. Whatever you didn't get done that day, you're going to put on your new list of 6 items and number them 1 through 6 in priority wise. So Ivy Lee goes on his way, and the next day, Charles Schwab's supervisors put this into effect. 3 months later, Ivy gets a check in the mail for $25,000, which retrospectively isn't a lot in today's money, but if you transfer that with inflation and everything like that, it is around $400,000 to $450,000 today, which is a lot for 15 minutes of talking to his supervisors. So what made this so big, so important? Why was this such a great idea? Well, it teaches you to prioritize. You're going to prioritize what you need to get done. First, it's simple. It's stupid simple. You know the acronym. Keep your system simple with minimal room for failure. Second, it makes you really think about what is the most important things that you need to get done to move your business one step further. Third, you already know what you're doing when you get into the office, when you get home, when you get, however you're going to use this method. You already know there's no room for guessing, no room for stopping and going, what am I doing today? So you already know. It makes it so simple to just get started and continue going. And fourth, and lastly, it teaches you to take things in bites instead of swallowing them whole. You know, we like to pride ourselves on multitasking. And in a society where we're continuously multitasking, we're having to take care of kids while we're working, our stay-at-home moms who are working remotely, or we're in a job where we have to do data entry at the same time of creating graphics, at the same time of X, Y, and Z, we don't realize that multitasking and spreading ourselves so thin creates holes and gaps in our productivity. You can't go wrong with this method. It's so simple. So how I use this method is for my household. I use this to keep my house tidy. As you see, I did this last weekend because I used this method to prioritize what I needed to do. So my priority was I need to get a bookshelf. So I went and I bought a bookshelf. I need to do my yarn storage. So I went and I did my yarn storage. This side is to be determined of what I want to do. This side looks beautiful, right? So I utilize it for my household. I make a list of the 6 things I need to get done, especially on Fridays, because the weekends are usually when I have the most time. So I make a list of 6 things that really need to get done, whether it's cleaning my bathroom, cleaning the dishes or the kitchen, filming, because I also utilize this in my business here on YouTube, as well as picking up the living room for my daughter and all her toys. Whatever it is, I utilize this. I make a list, I prioritize and go, okay, what's the first thing I want to get done Saturday morning? I want to do dishes. I want to go shopping. I got to do groceries, go get things that we need. Like I just got this little trash can from Five Below. Super cute. I need to do, all these other things. So I make a list, 6 things I need to do. I prioritize it, and that is how I structure my day. And I go on my day on Saturday morning. I wake up, I know what I'm doing. And it works so well for our household. It's not funny. It has been a game changer. Whichever way that you want to utilize this, whether in your personal life, in your business life, if you're an entrepreneur here on YouTube, hi, hello. I love networking. And, but if you want to utilize it, it would be so beneficial for you to make your time more productive, more effective. So there you have it. The Ivy Lee method for mastering your day. If you try it out, let me know how it goes in the comments below. And if you haven't already, like this video, share with your friends. And until next time, see you later, guys. Thanks for joining. Bye.